Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Interleague Baseball on the show. Jhoulys Chacín is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Jhoulys Chacín used to be at one time one of the premier power pitchers in the game of baseball. Big arm with good sinking action. 94 to 96 miles an hour. His slider inconsistent at times. If he's throwing it for strikes, it's a swing and miss pitch. The thing with Jhoulys Chacín, he needs to throw strikes early to give himself a chance to use that big sweeping breaking ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Here's Chris Davis now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Mancini is off at first with 2 away. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. Ball.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2 out with the man at first. Swings through it for strike number 2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles lead 1. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Alex Cobb will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Grounded to third. Ruiz comes up with it. And that's the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. First pitch on its way. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve, 1-2. Shot toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Yelich ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first two outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Hit on the ground to third. Ruiz over to his left. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The set and the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Leading off the inning, Rio Ruiz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Rio Ruiz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Joey Rickard is on deck. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Joey Rickard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. A ball and a strike. Seared down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
So a runner on first with one out now, and up next will be the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Rickard leads off first with one away. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. There he goes. Strike taken. The throw is in time as Grandal gets his man.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Full count to Alcides Escobar.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Fastball too high, ball four.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Chance.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Right side defense aligned perfectly. VR from the outfield grass. And there's one away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris "Crush" Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Or will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
The pitcher, Joey.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that means the pitcher Jhoulys Chacín starts to dig in. First delivery to him on the way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Alex Cobb, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 17, Alex Cobb.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Villar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Set to deliver on 2-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mullins is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Still no balls and two strikes.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with two strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
There for it, Escobar reined in. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So two away in the Brewers half of the third. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Cobb into the windup. First pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
So stepping in, Travis Shaw. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. A runner on first with two away. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning.
They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So striding in, Ryan Braun, who's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Left fielder, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Mullins, 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Yasmani.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Moustakas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Moustakas is on his way home. He will score. And they now lead by 2.
The batter.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ulysses Chacin. First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Escobar on to Davis for a side retiring double play. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, catcher, Chance Sisco.
In now for the O's, Chance Sisco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The pitcher, number 17, Alex Cobb.
Into the box now, Alex Cobb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, he couldn't make the play. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Rickard is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Count is 1 and 2.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Yelich is running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Cobb comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Well, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, Dero, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Shaw on second. Braun at first. 2 out in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. Popped up. Ruiz has got it, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 3 and the Orioles nothing. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cedric Mullins. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now batting, Jonathan Villar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. One out, nobody on. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
2 strikes.
Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Mancini.
In now, Trey Mancini, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Orioles have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show 1 pitch, 1 swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
The first baseman, number 19.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Still only one out in the inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready once again, Rio Ruiz, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. And he misses 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Jhoulys Chacín. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Junior Guerra takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
Joey Rickard will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 3 and the Orioles 2. Pedro Araujo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. In now, Yasmani Grandal. It was a walk in his last trip.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 home misses, ball two.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. The 3-1 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time, and he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ben Gamel will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
Gamel.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2. Now, so you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
Yelich.
Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rickard racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with the power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. Strike one to start the at-bat. No outs, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And the pitch on 2-1. Popped up. Davis has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Rickard looks up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now into the box, Ryan Braun. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point. Brandon Woodruff is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
stepping in, Alcides Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
Now batting, catcher, Chance Sisco.
Digging in to try it again, Chance Sisco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball one.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Mark Trumbo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. The count now at 2-2. Escobar stands at first with one out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Fouled off. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, number 3.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cedric Mullins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 home is well placed down and away for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Braun is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Wisconsin right after this. Mike Wright Jr. enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 43, Mike Wright Jr.
Digging in and looking for more, Yasmani Grandal. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And they start him with one high and away for ball one. The 1-0. It's taken high above the zone.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the belt, the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Mullins. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Manny Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. In previous meetings with Mike Wright, he's 1 for 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the bullpen and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. 8th inning coming up. The Brewers lead it 12-2. Alex Claudio's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Now in the box, Rio Ruiz. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Claudio has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Another try at 2-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are talking the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, Joey Rickard. No balls and 1 strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Ruiz, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 1-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Ready with another 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Alcides Escobar is on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles held in check there. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Tanner Scott comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tanner Scott.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Shaw, who started out here from Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball well outside. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. The 2-1. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Ready for another chance? Alcides Escobar starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
1 strike.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1. Right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Cisco.
Stepping in now, Chance Cisco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's too high, ball 2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Escobar aboard here at first with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tanner Scott.
Steve Wilkerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Ready with the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. First and second now, 1 man out. Two and 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Jonathan Villar, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ulysses Chassin is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Jhoulys Chacín. The loss goes to Alex Cobb. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.